Switching over in three, two, one. Welcome to Warframe. Right now we're currently equipped with a Frost Prime. There are Prime and standard versions of every Warframe. Well, not every Warframe, but a lot of Warframes. I need to move this up. There we go. The only real difference is that the Primes have slightly different modification options, as well as the ability to pull energy from a very, 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 very niche thing called a Death Orb. We're currently loaded out with Frost Prime. We're leveling him up. An Ignis Wraith. Think of it as a flamethrower, but fancy. We've got an explosive pistol called the Ovi Tenet Spyra. Sorry, Spyrex. And we've got the Guandao Prime. That's what we're running with right now. I don't really have any plans right now. I honestly was expecting more, but hey, whatever. More Dark Souls, but quickly claim Equinox Prime. This is usually how they get you. One of the problems is that the, for no reason at all other than just to tempt you to buy and use Platinum, the developers have it so that they've got extremely long crafting times. Equinox Prime. This one does look more female. All the Warframes are basically just puppets. That's what they basically are. They're meat puppets with unique abilities. For example, Equinox Prime here. She has the ability to swip between. I am having troubles talking. Switch between two different modes, day form and night form. Depending on which form she's in, each of her abilities will cause different effects to happen. Day is usually aggro, night is usually very calming. So night will put enemies to sleep, whereas day will make you do more damage against enemies within a certain range. Night form will reduce the damage inflicted by nearby enemies. Yeah, that's fair. Warframe, I don't like its monetization method, but it's not the worst. It's not like Genshin Impact. Day form boosts the ability strength of everybody else, so they do more damage with their abilities. And finally, Mend and Maim. Night will just gather health that will then be used to replenish allies' health whenever you deactivate it. Whereas Day form will just cut people up with sheer edge. With sheer edgy power. We got quite a collection of them. So there's that. And I am very proud of my collection of primes, thank you. But theoretically speaking, anybody can get these. The only prime that is locked behind any sort of wall is Excalibur Prime. But that's about it. In Neverwinter, a game I wanted to like because I'm a fan, the monetization is pretty clear cut pay to win, yeah. Yeah. I haven't actually played much of the Neverwinter MMO. I have played the Neverwinter original RPG, though. I haven't beaten it, but I have played it. Even though we can't get Excalibur Prime, they did put out Excalibur Umbra, a variant which I really like because of his really flowy cape. Not cape, scarf, sorry. But theoretically, all of these primes, you can get it without spending a single cent. Theoretically. What they do is they'll have these things called relics. They're loot boxes, flat out. Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2 are two of my favorite games ever made. They are amazing games. I will not argue with that at all. And I'm really hyped for Baldur's Gate to come out as well. I really hope Baldur's Gate turns out. All these, you can get them. The problem is that what they'll do is they'll have seasons. These loot boxes will always open into specific things. They have a set amount, a set collection of things that you can get, and you can use a limited resource called Void Traces that you get in mission to enhance your chances of getting certain parts. allowing you to then make these frames. But the relics available are entirely dependent on what's out and what's been quote-unquote vaulted. Neverwinter Nights one is kind of janky though, but still great. Yeah, it is janky, but it is good. I never beat it. But goddamn is it good. Usually I'd get to the point where you finish the first mission and then I'd kind of get lost doing random junk.
Safe and sound.
That NL and was it Belgium? Banned selling loot boxes. What EA called surprise mechanics in court. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the problem I have with EA's loot boxes is that you have to pay for them, right? That's my problem with them. In Warframe, you just collect them. I've got so many of these loot boxes. These being the common stuff that you'll get tons of. They're pretty much pointless. You're gonna get a lot of them. The less common stuff, the uncommon things, and then the rare ones. But, as you can see, I've got void traces up here. A substance used to increase the power within relics, quote unquote. Basically, shift all of the chances in your favor. This might just be because I really like Warframe and therefore I'm going to accept some bullshit from them. But, yeah. Someone did the math on FIFA that if you want the Dream Team, you need to spend at least 10k on loot boxes. And that's if you get, like, average luck. Yeah. It's not good. But, at the very least, unlike FIFA, which is basically just copy-pasted every year and added, like, I don't know, a couple newcomers, and that's about it. Warframe is constantly adding in new stuff. Recently, they did the new war, so there is that. Alright, so it's day in the plains. And the Orvalis... I think the Orvalis is currently in its, Narmer state. Now that I've gotten the... Only the players change on FIFA, NHL, and Madden games? Yeah. Well, I mean, what else are they going to change? They can't add, like, power-ups to FIFA, can they? FIFA is a soccer game. It's a sports game that already exists in the real world. How's my connection strength? Good. Have your affections changed at all? No. You're all good. Ooh, your relic glyph. Picker's great. She's great.
Make it quick.
Let's see, do we have Narmer missions here? No, so they're on Cetus. Yeah, like what is FIFA, NHL, and Madden gonna do? The rules are already set for these sports. That I can completely accept from them. I don't like it, but it makes sense. What the hell? Alright, mouse. Mouse fuzz causing issues. Yeah. Thank you, Nightbot. Remember the game called Skate on Xbox? It was pretty different. That's true. Skate was way different from, you know, professional skateboarding. Not gonna deny that. Okay, there we go.
It sounded like you, Uncle.
Ah, the first face I saw on waking from that
Yeah.
horrible dream.
Narmer stuff. Left stick controlled the body and right stick controlled the board.
We live. Never more true than now, eh, Sura? We live in spite of Narmer. And still...
You don't need to know anything about Narmer. He's pretty irrelevant other than his quests.
The quills are even saying she spoke to you.
Spooky.
Ah, much to do, much to do. Come.
I just realized she has the Excalibur Umbra head thing on there. Huh. We are gonna do stuff for the Unum, but still.
Narmer came after Cetus first. They crave to capture the Unum, and they have plenty of veiled-up diehards to help them do it.
So Warframe, the basic gameplay loop is, hey, here, have a mission, and you do it in co-op with other people. That's the basic gameplay loop, which you can then use the resources gained in said mission to upgrade and to make more equipment for yourself. Your throwaway nickname is Excalibur. Well, there's a Warframe called Excalibur just waiting for you then. And he is one of the frames that you can get at the very, very beginning of the game. One I use on Tiny Chat, Chat Roulette, and whatever. Hey, fair enough. There we go. The Wraith has been fully leveled. Means all I need to do is get some parts for it, and I can make it into a true fiend for the battlefield. Let's see, we should probably set up our defensive option right here. Froth's gimmick is that he is, well, he's very good at giving enemies the cold shoulder, so to speak. Where's some enemies? I hear them. There's some enemies. His abilities are all based on frost and the application of it. He has the... I miss Chat Roulette, it was so cool. What happened to Chat Roulette? I am under-equipped. Oh boy, am I under-equipped. Now it's just... oh, yeah. Fair enough. Do some damage real quick. Get some energy. Excellent. Now, every single frame's abilities are running off of energy. Energy is a little bar to the bottom right. I know it doesn't quite fit the screen. I've tried to fix it, but it just seems to refuse. But this energy is what fuels every single Warframe's ability. Or abilities, plural. With like a couple of exceptions, but they're exceptions. Last time I went to CR, maybe 1 in 10 was a chat. Oof. Well, you know, on the internet, the horny's gotta go somewhere. Sometimes it's to places that really aren't built for the horny. I never understood what was the whole appeal of just showing some random person that sort of stuff. Is it just like for shock factor? So that's like a really lazy way of doing it. Excellent, somebody found the last cache. Some endo.
The commander in charge of this detachment is hiding somewhere near my waypoint. Draw them out and eliminate them.
Alright, straight in. Gotta kill enough enemies. Didn't take too long. I do really like the, the recent additions that Warframe has put in. It's not as new, but still. I understand exhibitionist, but it's just annoying. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess they would really be... So, wouldn't there be, like, specific places for that? Not just some random chat room? It seems... crass. You know? I guess they do kind of get off the whole transgression thing. Yeah.
That's it. The targets come out for a fight.
Huh.
Make it their last.
There he is. That's true.
The loss of that commander will lead to uncertainty and infighting among his
Alright, thanks for stopping by, Inbound. Always glad to have you. I should probably change what my stream's game is, shouldn't I?
want you to liberate a key
Let me quickly
operations
do
key
that. How do I do that? I can't do that in this window. I need to go...
for the location.
Sorry about this. I just need to shift. Come on, Twitch. Awaken. Yeah, I know. I forgot. I apologize. We were doing Dark Souls 3, but we beat it earlier than I thought we would, so we decided to just move on to something else. Set up a little hut so that we can quickly... I apologize. The sun quiet. Yep. Edit. Warframe. We beat the soul Cinder Dude. May as well do some war farm. There we go. Warframe. And just in case anybody wants to, we can always do playing with viewers. There we go. Updated. Sorry about that. I actually made IRL friends on Chat Roulette and Tiny Chat, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Always good to find new friends, no matter... Well... New friends that are, you know... I don't know where I was going with this. It's always good to find new friends, with some very few exceptions. There we go. Excellent, there's some more targets that are just being melted immediately. And they like their flashy attacks, don't they? Oh, damn. That's good. Good to make strong ties like that. There we go. May want to stick to outside of bounty missions. At the same time, I kind of need Caliban bits. Caliban being the new Warframe that was recently added, but I haven't quite gone to getting yet. Right into a wall. Alright, so it's in here. Gotcha. Damn, it's bright in here. Why must the bloom be so bright? Oh, we could do RimWorld tomorrow. That is a thing. RimWorld is always an option. I can set that up for tomorrow. Death Cube. Yeah, I was honestly expecting to have to go through the Dreg Heap, but no, apparently not. Shatter this dude. And these guys are unnecessarily tough. Yeah. Well, it's always spooky to meet new people, right? Especially if you've only, like, met them before on a chat room. Roasty Toasty? Oh no, right, I've got this set to blast right now, right. For a Night Wave. That's right. I remember why this sucks right now. Oh, that works. Freeze him solid. I do have abilities, so I can use that. Yeah. The world's spooky out there. But hey, at least there's still quite a few good people around. Let's see. So if we don't really have the weapons to do much about this, do we? Well, we do have a lot of frost, at the very least. Throw that at that so that they get slowed down significantly. And hopefully take enough damage to actually soften them up enough for our Guandao to handle it. Now, I'm not sure why do so many games reference Wukong and the Monkey King? I don't get it. I mean, out of all the stories, why Wukong? What does this chloroform smell like? Yeah. It's weird how people seem to think that just because you're big and intimidating, that you're not scared of anything. There are a lot of things that can scare somebody that don't necessarily get handled by being big and spooky. Or intimidating, I guess, is a better way of putting it. Where is it? Okay, it's over there. There's some enemies over here. Well, hello, Wukong. Nicely done, Warframe dev. Well. Yeah, I don't know either, mob. How would... he could do this. Yeah. Not an ideal ladder, but it is a ladder. Gotta love it when a bug happens. Usually you get a lot more enemies to fight, but no, apparently not. Yeah, we might lose this one just because there's just a shortage of enemies. Which is always annoying, but, you know, Warframe dev is, not exactly known for their bug-free coding. Anything around here? Not really. Oh, hey, there's an enemy. There's a few enemies, actually. What is with the bloom? It's a bit high here. No, that's not best in loss. Tragic. Ah, well. There's an enemy. There we go. Just gotta... yeah, we're not winning this. Warframe dev. You try, but no. There we go. Only not how that goes, but 100 out of 100 killed. That was... yeah.
I will let Kanzu know we have failed him.
Yeah, well... the Grenier did the smart thing. Oh no! Superpowered... they spawned outside. Oh. Oh. Well... well, that's a thing. Alright, that's... There we go. Squish. Alright. Let's see, we do still need to do... I'm not sure what frames, but also even talking to one doesn't show their true colors. This one guy I went to see in London because I went to see a gig in there. St. Clown Posse. He showed me around and we went on a bar crawl. Next day was a no-show on appointment and gave an excuse later. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least you got to see a show, right? Unfortunate experience, but... Yeah. A pretty evil person. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, bullet dodged, I guess? Bullet dodged? The gig was dope. Hey, fair enough. There you go. So I haven't modded Nyx up yet. Because I do want to try out... See if anybody's doing Steel Path. Because Nyx is probably our best bet for that. Mind control frame. Plus high bullet absorption. Psychic bullets reduces it by 80%. We need a little bit more strong. 99%. Not a bullet dodge, just that he's a pretty evil womanizer and abuser in general. Still unfortunate. Gaia and Lift. I don't know, I'd still call that a bullet dodge. Right? Because at least now you know. He is taking a while to load in. God damn. Internet connection is relatively stable. In your Discord and Tiny Chat room for viewers. Oof. Fair enough. That is unfortunate. Ah, well. Oh. Oh, damn. I know about anabolic steroids, and I know the side effects, but that's about all I know. Oh boy.
Tower online. The enemy has captured
Chaos! Reduce their armor. Oh boy. Here he comes.
We have lost control of a tower.
Hello, Stalker. They're a tool. You know how to safely use them. That was one hell of a frost.
Enemy have taken a tower.
I have no idea what I'm doing though.
Tower captured.
To B and C, huh?
Decode now.
B should be over here. Cause chaos. You are my friend now. Reduce defenses. That can then cause some serious damage. Oh, he's using an Opticore. Oh no, he's using a, I don't know what that is. actually.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Smash away! I shall keep this place under lockdown. Interesting. Let's see if we can actually...
Tower lost.
Hopefully we can remove all the defenses these guys have. I have heard of the terrors of Roid Rage, but that's about my extent of knowledge on the subject. You're our friend now. There we go. Nyx's whole thing is that she has mind control powers. That's pretty much it.
We have lost control of a tower. We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
I should probably get Mind Freak as a mod. Because that makes it so that my controlled assistant, let's say, will help us out. A lot more. By about 500%. I really don't know much about anabolic steroids. I should look it up sometime. Not to use them, but mostly just, you know, curiosity's sake. That's pretty much it. If I were to use steroids, I'd just show you I never would. Yeah. Liver damage, the kidney damage, the hair loss from the ingesting distribution of water into muscles. And you also need drugs after. Yeah. Pretty much. Although, I mean, if you want that sort of thing.
More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
That'll be one way of transitioning, I guess. I'm not sure how well it would work, but...
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the
H3
enemy
relic.
never receives it.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Hopefully we can come across another exterminate mission. Because I do have some frames that do pretty well as long as I'm being a sneaky bugger. There are a couple that cause very little side effects like Anavar, but is nowhere near as effective. Yeah. Ooh, Spy. I actually have just the thing for that. Jellyfish frame. Why is she doubled up? Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I suppose, like, less effect equals less side effect. I suppose.
These
The idea?
are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Yep. Confuse the enemy by being a sneaky fish. Sneaky jellyfish. There we go.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Very close friend who is a former professional athlete, and after a while, I don't remember if you were in Sun or just in general, started talking about doping and steroids. Yeah, doping in athletic events is kind of a fascinating topic.
Start destroying data.
Guys, it's like really hard to actually pick up on. Just because, you know, some of these chemicals that people are doping themselves up with are inherently in the human body. Just not at those levels.
Data destruction's
Alarms,
imminent.
great.
You need to hurry.
Off the lock. I don't think I'm winning this one. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. Pretty sure Steel Path needs it to be.
Too late.
No, it doesn't have to be
Lost
perfect.
this
Alright.
data. You will need to be more careful with the
You
next
wait for it to heal naturally for 12 weeks or take some steroids and have it heal in 3. Eh. It is a muscle builder, isn't it? Suppose that makes sense.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Yep. Come on, let me out of here. Yep. They're gonna trigger the alarm pretty quickly if I'm not quick about it. Pop the lock. There we go.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure that guy will know that you lost the data. I don't know about that, Lotus. Ow. Oh, that stings. But oh well. Through here. Yeah, I suppose those sorts of drugs would help heal some pretty nasty injuries. I mean, they are actually prescribed by doctors, though.
Permit me to
Just depends on the purpose, right? Okay, I'm getting my butt kicked here. Yeah, absolutely. Just depends on the context it is, right? I wonder just how much scientific study has been done on this sort of stuff. Probably tons, given the nature of sports. It's like cheating in speedrunning. Yeah. And the better you are at speedrunning, the better you get at cheating. As you know all the tricks.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
I'm just gonna be sneaky. I'm just gonna pull a sneaky on him. She sounds mad.
Alarms have
God
been
damn it.
triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
And we're in.
You got it. The data is still intact.
There we go.
The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
There we go. That should do. How to run the hell away. And away they go. Down here. I know I can get faster times, I just want to have the times faster. Yeah. Well, it's even more, you know, problematic when it comes to RNG runs, right?
The importance of clarity, purpose.
Because you can do that run like 1,000 times, so if you just get the wrong RNG, you can really feel cheated on that, so you feel like, oh, well, I'll just, you know, adjust the time a little bit. Especially since RNG is starting to become more, well, not starting to, has been more and more common. Solar steel rail. Should probably choose something nasty. It's not the murder circle. Warframe. They like allow preset seeds in Minecraft a couple months ago or something like that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they allowed you to have a preset seed. Just to remove some of the problems. I seriously doubt I'm going to be able to do this, but hey, let's try. Yep. Oh, he's got his armor up. Okay, where is he going? Hey, good, he's attacking the flies, not me. Alright, Rhino. I mean, I'm okay with this. Okay, that's so. I need to recharge my shields. I need to make sure that his don't. Break you. There you are. Well, that didn't work out too well. We got close, though. Rhino's whole thing is that he's got a ridiculous armor. Use doping if you want. It's your body, just don't use it to cheat on competition. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, Messi is down. Rhino is over here, that's fine. I've got some... Again! Amamu, I've come to bargain. He does a big steppy. See if we can actually do some serious damage to him. It is very difficult to line up those shots while moving in 3D. Oh great, he armored himself. Lovely, that's just what I needed. Hopefully he just keeps missing, though, with his shots. Ow, okay, that hurt like hell. At least I got the range advantage. Oh, too messy to go. Alright, that didn't work out as planned. Maybe if I use dust on him. Nope. That did not work out as intended. There's a huge doping scandal in 2001 ski motion. Almost the whole finish team got burned. Ooh, that's brutal. Hey, good, he's been dusted. That means he's gonna have a rough time actually hitting us. Oh, that athlete's moved next. Oh, God. Oh, that's awkward. But hey, it wasn't you who was actually, you know, part of the scandal, so. See if I can break Rhino here. Let me hit you. Okay. Your health bar betrays you. Thank you, Temesia. Sacrifice will not be in vain. Yeah. I imagine it would be. Oof, yeah. That would absolutely ruin your reputation, wouldn't it? Hopefully they didn't get too badly hurt over their mistakes, right? I'm sure there was plenty of people who are absolutely pissed about that. And while that's deserved, still. Gotta make sure it's proportional, right? Ooh. Yeah. That's not surprising at all. Okay, you're over there now. And this Rhino Spectre is actually a challenge. Where'd you go? There you are. I might have to pull out Meg or something on this. Turn her into an armor killer. Got our Lex Prime. Because Meg's whole thing is that she absolutely bodies a lot of armor and shields. That totally crushed, yeah. Well, that is what happens, unfortunately. Game can drive somebody to a lot of dark places. Yeah. That is accurate. Still, it's unfortunate. Well, stuff happens. Alright, let's try it with Meg. Swap over to our leveling frame. Equip a Meg Prime, because she's Prime. Let's see what we can upgrade her with. Interesting. So she's not great with energy siphon, huh? Hopefully that'll cover it. Augur. There we go. Horde is also pretty good. It's got some solid shields. Power Drift. Team's doctor had forgot his bag full of instruments and drugs at a gas station.
Operator.
Ooh, yeah, that is
In a
unfortunate.
bloody battle.
It happens. Yeah. Damage, duration. It's an energy pulse that depletes enemy shields and armor, creating shards which become deadly when mixed with magnetized. And then there's Crush. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hmm. What if I were to equip Zenith with that, since it's got infinite punch through? Hmm. Metal Auger. We don't need that. We're doing slashing damage, which is not great. It's like a DUI gets caught driving with a stolen vehicle. Ooh, yeah. That is true. Ah, well. Well, since Wildfire, we have Toxin. Malignant Force. And we also need Cold. Cryo rounds are primed cryo rounds. We don't really need piercing hit, sawtooth. We don't really need piercing hit. We can upgrade Malignant Force. Yeah. Hopefully the survivors of that scandal are doing alright nowadays, though. Just gotta remove a little pustule on the side of our neck.
No! Have you
There
lost
we
your
go.
mind?
Now we'll try that area out again. Ooh, we got a Nyx Invigoration. Duration, energy rate, jump resets, and ability strength. Oh, you poor Garuda. That still won't help you. Hmm. Probably. Probably.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Relics, kill the Prophet Taker. Relics.
Yeah.
So the plan here is simple. We magnetize them, and then we just start shooting. 16-year-old Russian figure skater. Nope. Wow, that's rude of him. Bullet. Oh man. Okay. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it, Rhino? Hey. There we go, that's a lot of damage. 16 years. Oof. That is pretty bad. What a freaking shady coach. Yeah, I don't know. If there is, it should probably be its own league, rather than having to compete with full-grown adults. I don't know. Something seems a bit messed up putting Kyle through such high-stakes problems, you know? seems wrong. Only I could just land those hits. That's a decent attack, honestly. That's pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Boone, being what he is kind of obsessed with making Russia look as strong as possible, right? Did I get him? No, he's still alive. There we go. Just shoot the big target. Not for doping, but for finishing 4th. Ugh. That's disgusting. She did her best, so... Eh. Man, it can get real messed up, can it? Go wild, too messy. I break him. Charge. Fire at will. Load. Fire at will. Just trying to keep him locked down for the most part when it comes to his shields. Have you competed in sports? Not once. That is a big old no. I am not built for sports, sadly. There we go. We beat him. Took us a few tries, but we got him. Getting pistol shooting and even the stress of the competition is... Yeah, I imagine so. Closest I've come was a really small tournament for fighting games. But that is as close as it got. And I got my butt kicked on that one, so I didn't have much stress after. Getting absolutely punched down. Obliterated, really. It wasn't even a contest. It just did a combo and annihilated me. It was... It was not a fight, it was just a beatdown, and that's it. Nearly World Championship score at a warm-up in National Shoot. My coach chuckled. You shoot that score in competition, you're gonna walk like a landowner.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Bloop. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't do too bad. That is a lot of damage. That is a meme and a half. Sharing is caring. Take out enemies with viral damage. Finished 11th? Eh, fair enough. It's still impressive they actually managed such a high score there. So, you know, be proud of it.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Hello, Corpus. Welcome to Pain. My theory was correct. This is a dumb build, but I love it. I need more energy to pull it off properly, but it is a pretty good one. There you are. The Zenith is a gimmick weapon, if you're wondering. It's a weapon that basically has an automatic variety, which doesn't have any piercing. And then you've just got this mode, which is just infinite piercing. Doesn't care what's in its way. It can go through a mountain. Hello. Let's see, we need to find a better spot to take out enemies from. This does work, though. Don't know that much. Ever played the Syndicate remake? I have not. I have never heard of this Syndicate. Wall-piercing weapons are kind of cheating. Look, man. These guys have ridiculously high stats. They can handle a little bit of cheese. Oh, wow, that's a real shame. Look at all that damage. A major franchise in the early 90s. I see. I'll take your word for it. I haven't played too many 90s games. They made a reboot, I see. Huh. Doink. There's one down. I need more energy, though. Ah, Samoa. Excellent. There we go. Dope game and super dope soundtrack. I see. I mean, a good soundtrack can make any game good, right? Well, not any game, but quite a few games good. It can drastically improve a game. Roads controlled by large corporations that install brain chips and people who control them. Ah, so like Elon Musk streamed then. Well, you know, good. You're a syndicate assassin. Ah. Well, alright, well, there's one way to generate energy. Dying. Bubble! Let's just fill that up. Hello, Torment. Where is he? Ah, there's where he is. Ow. Well, that hurt. Delete enemy. Wow, he's got a lot of health. Hey, you can find it on sale for pennies now, since it's a pretty old game. Well, I don't doubt it. That's generally how it works, right? This'll hurt him. Okay, that just removes it for a second. Cool. Should definitely build this more for duration. Ow. There we go. Excellent. Some steel essence. And something unidentified. Hopefully we can find some energy in here. We definitely need it. The game itself is pretty average, but the lore and the music and the setting is 10 out of 10. I see. I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty wild and out there lore. It's gonna take a lot to surprise me when it comes to shenanigans in the lore. I mean, I've played Blaze Blue, for God's sakes. That thing has some stupid lore. There you are. Let's just lay down some suppressive fire. There we go. That should remove the Oxymoss spray soon enough. There we go. Handled. 2012 video game. Skrillex made the theme song for it. Ah, I know what kind of soundtrack that would be then. I am well aware of that kind of soundtrack. Get the hell out of here. Find some energy. This build is definitely high energy. There we go. There's a little bit of fuel. How many can I collect into one place? I need as many as possible. So I can do this. Oh, that's a real tragedy, ain't it? Oh man, that looks painful. More energy is good energy. Compresses the whole plot setting into the game, into the music. I see. I don't doubt it. Where am I going? I think I'm going over here. Put it for everything we got. There we go. I might have to check it out sometime. Probably after Elden Ring? Yeah. Up here. There we go. Where is the next set of enemies? Time to give the enemies a bad time. Another one. Okay. Huh. Wouldn't have expected him. Sure, buddy. Sure. It's not with me. Mania. It's just, yeah. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh boy. He's just carrying them on him. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if I can make these... Not a huge fan of Skrillex. I do like Electro, but he nailed the Syndicate theme. Fair enough. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. we go. That's gonna cause a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll do it. Slowly handling the problem. Reload. Find our next cluster. Alright. Collect everything into one big lump so we can easily handle it. Easy processing, basically. Ow. Well, that was a thing. Unfortunate, but kind of expected. The big ball of bullets suck. There is no escaping from it. There's only running from it. And that's about all you can do with it. You're a good target. Oh, there's a dude here. Okay, hi.
The enemy is broken.
There we go.
Well done. We'll get to extraction.
We're also pretty badly broken, but you know, whatever. Sure, we'll take it.
It is done, Tenno.
Yes. And now we can get what I... Oh, Primary Merciless. On kill plus 5% damage. Oh, that's pretty good. That would be really handy on something... I see why it's used so much on the Ignis and other major damaging... Or I guess not major damaging. Major Steel Path builds. I see why that is. You want our own Saturn? Yeah, Chronia Relay. There we go. We can use these Steel Essence drops for some fancy stuff, as well as some very nice equipment. Mostly just like ribbons and such.
Crew, pressure within catalytic arteries has been optimized.
Okay, Cephalon Psi. I don't know what the hell a catalytic artery is, but whatever. Do I have a lot of something? I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of something. Fragger. I can potentially make the Fragger. Oh. 6 Quandaos. Yeah, okay. 6 Orthos. Dear God, why? 7 Inaros. 7 Bren. Oh, I might as well get all the ducats now. Ivara... Tenora, we don't really care about. Orthos. That's a solid amount of ducats. I'll accept this for now. Gotta go to Teshin now. Steel Path Honors. Arcane Adapters, Stance Formas. The Orcan T set. Because why not? Counterbalance, weapon recoil. Oh, that's pretty good. The Crania Ephemera. Arcane Adapters.
We were led astray. We forgot the Conclave. So when that new evil came, we were not prepared. This is how we failed the Orokin. You went into stasis, but not me. I searched the long path for redemption, for the kind of balance only the Conclave can create. Now I return.
I see.
Only to find the Tenno still herded like livestock. Horrors from beyond the outer terminus are coming. You must prepare. You must accept the Conclave. Let it be your teacher, and I its humble guide. For true balance can only be found in the face of the ultimate enemy.
Ah.
Yourself.
Sounds spooky. So all of these are only for PvP stuff, and that's about it, sadly. It is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Delicious. There are some pretty electrical effects on Bullet Jump. Because that's worth it. Rivolite. Celestia. Huh. Conclave skins. Maralock Conclave. Jack Katag Conclave. Missions Refuge. Interesting. Conclave loadout slot.
My pupil, the next summit awaits. The Lotus seduced the Tenno, led them on a complacent path. We were led astray.
Spooky. Sadly, Teshin is no more. He was a lad, but he no longer exists. Oh, that's so you can prepare for a conclave fight. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. What do I need? I don't think I really need anything else here. Garbo? You got anything interesting?
Eterno, you up for a little job? Hey, Eterno, check this deal out.
That's not a good deal. Hell no. UN Security Council. Oh god. Well, that ain't good. Essentially, hey guys, what the hell do we do with this problem that's showing up? Hopefully, I doubt it's gonna be send in NATO. I really doubt it's gonna be send in NATO. I really hope it's not. UKR is not a NATO member. Yeah.
It's that
Yep.
time again, dreamers.
Whole situation is making me nervous as hell.
That's all from me.
Oh, we might as well continue our leveling shenanigans. We will note this as a useful loadout. Meg. Grinder. There we go. Meat grinder, actually. There we go.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
There we go. Swap this out for our Frosty Boy. And swap this out for something a little bit more interesting. The Exurgus. I don't really know what the Exurgus does. But it's a shotgun. I know that much. It does slash and radiation damage. And a lot of those, too. Well, obviously we're throwing in laser sight. Vigilante armaments would help. Shotgun savvy. Is there a damage up thing? Point blank, that's what it's called. Load this in. Fucking Sabby is not bad. United States ambassador said that the Russian argument that the soldiers are peacekeepers is... Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. It is a blatant lie. So, I mean, respect for calling out that, propaganda, let's call it. Props to them. So we're doing slashing damage, radiation damage, we got blast damage, we got fire damage. Got a few different types of damage. Yeah, the way Russia's trying to invade Ukraine is just frickin'... I mean, it's not medieval, because medieval would be sieging, but... It's not exactly
There's work. If you want.
anywhere near the modern way of doing it.
Copy that. Keep a shiny side up.
You can't just invade people anymore. At least you're not supposed to, at least.
We're all here. Let's get started.
It's barbaric, I suppose, is a good way of putting it.
Final phase. Thanks to that data.
That's not to say that if they were nice about it. He just did it. Yeah, he just did it. You see, in Soviet Russia, we do not need reason to invade neighbor. We just take neighbor. There we go. Or no, not in Soviet Russia. Soviet Russia is a different thing. Still, it's real messed up.
A fallen Tenno needs your help.
They should not be pulling this shenanigan. What the big guns? Huh. No, that's different. Honestly, fortunately, that is a separate thing. It is not Stalin's Russia. Although that absolutely seems like something Stalin would do. Oh, they actually managed to break our... Okay. I don't really have a solution for that. Alright. Are they doing damage with fire? I don't think they are. I don't have magnetic either. Oh, it's taking rad damage now. Cool. I can do that. I can do rad damage. Alright, I can't do that. Well, I'm pretty sure he did. He was the one who first came up with the KGB, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was also pretty awful.
How many more of you are there?
NKVD it was called. Area in the front.
Tenno has fallen. Revive.
Ah.
From little things, big things grow, dreamers. I believe in you all.
Alright, pull out our arc gun. So we can actually fire at that. Break its legs.
Another one down. You outworlders can thank me later.
Heads up, Sparky.
seems mad. Just a little.
No, look. They're sinking with the oil. Shield's going back up.
Sargis has been leveled. Good. Varia got mushed when Stalin died. Yeah. Stalin's Russia was pretty grody. A little messed up that he's still kind of the poster child for quote-unquote communism, despite not really being a good example. You can even call him an example. Pretty sure it wasn't even proper like communism there. If I remember rightly, it was actually a command economy, wasn't it?
Ateno needs to be revived.
I have some knowledge, but not a lot of knowledge on Stalin's Russia. I mostly just know the, usual stuff, plus very slightly more. Yeah. Yeah. My knowledge is limited. I am but small brain.
Better you than me.
I am not doing a lot of damage here. Might as well set up some shields so that we don't have to worry about that much damage. I also don't have viral. Rise up again, because we don't want to wait on them. Marx is the OG. Really should got like a good example of Marxism in action. Not just like China pretending to be communist. Or hell, Korea. Or not Korea, sorry, Vietnam is the one that's pretending to be communist.
Scratch another.
Sorry, I got them mixed up.
This should confuse her adaptation system.
Alright, now we just gotta break through her. I really need to upgrade my arc gun weapons. They are not good. I'm not doing damage to her.
Down. You outworlders can thank me later.
There we go, now we can deal damage to the orb itself. Not really, no. Not as of yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. Where are we going? Okay, we're going over here.
Pylons back up. Wreck 'em.
And break these. It's not a great shotgun, but it is technically a shotgun. Hopefully. Hopefully. Usually when you see somebody, or not somebody, but some country claiming that they are communist, it's usually just some sort of... Ah yes, we're Marxist-Leninist. That's communist, right? Marx was a communist, Lenin was a communist. It's Marxist-Leninism with Vietnam tendencies. There we go. Or some shenanigans like that. Well, I don't know. I think we can actually pull it off. It's just that there's a group of rich people at the top who don't want to have it get pulled off. You can thus put, like, as much resources as they want into just preventing it from happening. You know, the bourgeoisie. Rich pricks who own stuff. Homo homini lupus est? I don't know that. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Whoa! Shaking my head Hello? Are you picking me up? There we go. Man is a wolf to a man. Ah. My, face tracking software couldn't keep up. With my violent shaking of my head. Well, I still believe that we can actually pull it off. Or at least socialism at that. At the very least.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Shield up.
Suppressing fire.
Break the leg. Okay, not breaking the leg. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little messed up. Still, we are the, how can it work in Marxist socialism?
If y'all ain't my favorite brand of free-range lunatic.
Has it been proven that it can't? I don't know about that.
Is it? Holy crap! We did it! We did it!
Ooh, a Prisma toroid. Fancy. And away we go.
Get in there, Tedder. Rip out
I don't know, I
anything you
believe
think might help us.
I believe people can be better. It's just that power and money kind of corrupts people. How many Marxist governments have failed?
What's that sound?
That's a good
The
question.
Cenobites continuing to overcharge.
I don't know off the top of my head, I'm
At
afraid.
this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will. Outworlders,
Orb go boom. Man, that's a bright bloom. I still believe that humanity can pull it off. It won't be easy, don't get me wrong, but it can be done. You know? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Stardust. You made it. It would Stardays.
I believe that,
About the things that keep this
how to put it
planet
properly,
spinning.
I believe that people aren't born believing that
All its forms.
it's only,
The love of a planet.
yeah, that's,
For the stranger who
the only reason they should do something is for the money or the power or whatever.
Stardust.
I think there's quite a few people who do things just because it would help somebody
And
else.
It multiplies. We rarely know what we. I was never much one for. You know where to find me.
I believe you can do it. Humans are selfish at the core? Maybe. I won't disagree that selfishness is... Right, I forgot to get out of the frame. That selfishness is part of it. Part of humanity just flat out, but...
We keep meeting like this, people are gonna.
I still think we can do it. I mean, ultimately, we are just animals, and yet we've still kind of risen above the rest of the animal kingdom, as it were, right? Why can't we do the same to just rise above our human desires, let's call them? Right? Ephemeras and all that. Or concept of superhuman. I'm afraid I don't know much about superhuman. Still. I don't know, maybe I'm just being optimistic here. Some creds. They want me to do
I make exceptions
Earth Miner.
for the exceptional.
Polarized. That's for polarizing things. The concept. Oh, yes. I still don't remember what it means, but that does sound like something Nietzschean. Unlock relics, sabotage missions. Hiatans.
Until then.
Only acts on the basis of his ethical principles. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say those people exist, because they don't. Even I cannot claim that.
Is your mod collection in order?
I mean, I'd like to think that I only act on my principles, but that would be a lie. Just like everybody else, I tend to act in some selfish ways. But still, I don't think that's like the driving force behind humanity. Kinda have to believe that. You know? I mean... I wish I could... I don't know, I wish I could argue it better, but... I think people can act on principle as a non-selfish being, I guess. I don't know how to put it properly. I don't think humans are selfish at the core. I think we're just selfish because society makes us selfish. I don't know, does that negate my previous statements? I'm not a philosopher, nor am I trained in rhetoric, so I apologize if I accidentally contradict myself.
Use these to crack open a relic.
I am not a smart VTuber. Is it a circular argument? Because society at the moment currently forces us to kind of fend for ourselves, otherwise we are unable to feed ourselves, or have shelter, or have any of the basics. I think if you were to just provide those, people would be able to be a lot less greedy. I think it's more just the... how to put it? Circumstances, the environment. I think the term is material circumstances. Something like that. Yeah, this isn't a bad gun. It's okay. It could be way better, but not half bad. And I think if we were to, like, fix those circumstances, we might be able to have more altruism. We got defense on point. Yeah, we do. Oh, Lord. Because, like... Why do people do the things that they do to just... Why do people hoard money, I guess is the question. Accuse the environment and the circumstances that reflect what's the reason inside of us. Well, yeah, but you can't say that none of the environment has any effect on us. Right? Because if you were to say that, then you would be basically just saying, yeah, none of this is the system's fault. That's basically what you'd be saying if you said that it is entirely just us blaming the environment, right? At least some of it has to affect it. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Well, like, wholeheartedly, I agree with you that truth is never black or white. There would probably still be some greed in a fully, like, socialist system. But I don't think it would be enough to fully... Oh, we got the Gooserock 3 coming in. I don't think it would be enough to break the system. Where are the Gooserock?
Do not waste my time, Tenno.
There we go. We got all the reactant we needed.
Has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
That one will
Shatter him.
be difficult to replace.
Hell's Chamber. Hey! That's a pretty good one. Does look like they're getting bodied pretty hard. Well, there he goes.
That was the last of the Crew Strike 3. You took a risk, but it paid off.
Are these bullets homing? I'm gonna see. Soviets, China, Mali, Uganda, Cuba, Cambodia, etc., etc. is not a good example of socialism because A failed or B was not a true social state. Yeah, that's fair. At the same time, I would argue Cuba, because Cuba has kind of been strangled by the United States for friggin' ever. I know that you're probably tired of hearing that, but I mean, it is the truth. Or at least the truth as far as I can see. Yes, Cuba has problems with their economy, but they've also been absolutely stonewalled by the U.S. saying, yeah, no, nobody trade with this person ever, no, no. What are you doing with that cargo ship? Bad, no. Not allowed. Yeah, I imagine those arguments would get kind of tiring. It's been a tug of rope with Cuba. Cuba's kind of gotten shafted pretty hard. Was it wrong? I think at this point Cuba really shouldn't be sanctioned. I don't think it should. Because from my understanding of the situation, Cuba allowed Soviets to install nuclear missiles. That they did. I will not disagree with that. They did do that. At the same time, Turkey allowed the United States to install nuclear missiles as well, which is a lot closer to Russia. Are these things equal? I don't know. I don't know what the calculus would be on that. But the Cuban Missile Crisis was not entirely the Soviets just out of the blue sending missiles over there. Probably. I'm glad it didn't wind up being nuclear war, but ugh. I will also note that Che Guevara did specifically ask for the Soviets to install the nuclear missiles and got real pissed when the Soviets decided, yeah, we're gonna back off on this. Yeah. Yeah. How long has the Cuban Missile Crisis, or Cuba sanctions gone on for? I'm kinda curious now. Cuba sanctions. United States embargo against Cuba. U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower and Cuban leader Fidel Castro. History. It's gone through the Eisenhower, Kennedy. Dear God, how long has it been going for? It is the most enduring trade embargo in modern history. It first was imposed on March 14th, 1958. Dear God. Something you don't have, it's Cuban cigars. Yeah, Canada doesn't have the embargo, but the United States. Canada isn't the major world economic force that the United States is. Enforced mainly through trading with the enemy. Dear God. They're still considered the enemy, huh? Foreign Assistance Act. Human Assets Control Regulations. Cuban Democracy Act. Okay, then. Yeah, fair enough. I've never smoked a cigar. It was a bill introduced and sponsored by U.S. Congressman Robert Torricelli and aimed to tighten the U.S. embargo on Cuba. Ew. Helms-Burton Act. The Trade Sanctions Reform and Export Enhancement Act is to maintain sanctions on Cuba as long as the Cuban government refuses to move toward quote-unquote democratization and greater respect for human rights. Restricted U.S. citizens from doing commerce in or with Cuba. Mandate restrictions on giving public or private assistance to any successor government in Havana unless and until certain claims against the Cuban government were met. Damn. 2000, Clinton authorized the sale of food and humanitarian products to Cuba. Oh, that's good. That's something. God damn. Long time ago, Cuban leader and former President Fidel Castro once called a tangled bar of yarn. God damn. Economic effects. I'm just doing a quick look through. Don't worry about it. It's not going to last too long. In 2012, an economic panel of experts from the Initiative on Global Markets at the University of Chicago Booth School of Business rests whether they agree or disagree with Cuba's low per capita income growth, 1.2% per year since 1960, has more to do with Cuba's own economic policies than with the U.S. embargo. Poll found that 49% of economic experts agree, or strongly agree. 49% agree, 1% were uncertain, and 0% said disagree or strongly disagree. Okay, then. Huh. I think the beef is in that Castro government was cruel and unjust to the wrong thinkers. Might have been. I don't know all that much about Fidel Castro's legacy. If you want to call it that. I know snippets. Oh, extrajudicial executions and all that are fun. Yeah. Yeah. Those aren't ever good. Just flat out. I will note that I do know that Ukraine has done that too, but Jesus Christ. Any extrajudicial executions are not okay. In no uncertain terms.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Oop, there we go. Just gotta make sure that
Defend yourself and
doesn't
use
cause
reactant
problems.
to open
Excuse me,
those.
cause problems for us. There we go.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. The enemies are dropping reactant.
Ukraine doesn't do it now, but they did at one point have a pro-Russia leader that, oh boy. He had some spicy decisions. And even then, the Russian government threatened to put sanctions on them unless they were crueler to their people. Not crueler, like, that's literally what they said, but like, yeah, you're not killing enough protesters, so yeah, you better start doing it. Criminals that cannot be rehabilitated. I think that might be true for like 1% of a 1%, but I don't know if that's... I don't know if it's worth it. No? It depends on what you've got the death penalty for, huh? And if you can make absolutely sure whether or not you've gotten somebody's trial perfectly, you know, on point.
Look for more reactant. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Right? As if there's a chance that you accidentally execute somebody for admittedly heinous crimes and then later find out that they didn't actually do those crimes. That'd be a pretty major problem, wouldn't it? I don't know about you, but even like a 1% chance of getting it wrong is just way too much. You know what I mean? I may be a war criminal in RimWorld, but I'm not too keen on that sort of thing in the real world. Oh, somebody's got some shades. Got a Necros around. So we could go read a news article about repeat offenders. Some chief dude of criminal medicine said that there's about 10% of repeat offenders that cannot be rehabilitated. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious about what his reasons for saying that are. What sort of studies he's going off there.
Hey, hey! Pop these locks here.
Sure, buddy. Here.
Another life support capsule is now available.
And away he go. I don't really trust any government officials when it comes to, like, this is how accurate we are with executions. Ah, yes. This is absolutely a justified execution. They were not going to be rehabilitated anyway, so, you know. Yeah.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission
Bear in mind,
and
I'm
find out
from
what's
Finland.
inside.
Hey, that's absolutely fine. I'm more just saying, like, broadly, if there's even, like, a chance that the criminal justice system, whichever one it is, has gotten it wrong, I'm not sure I can support that death penalty. No? Our repeat criminal rates are among the lowest. Well, that's good, at least. At least something in your system, clearly something in your system is working, right? That's always good. I don't know what the figures are for Canada, to be fair. I haven't really looked it up. But I'm pretty sure we don't have the death penalty. Giant question mark at the end of that? Yeah. Corpus Creed. You take out the US and add in Erit there. Yeah. Yeah. Exurgus has leveled up. Excellent. Pop them. Pop you. Yeah.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
I don't know.
When you
Even
are
if we
ready,
have to, like,
go
give them
to
a life
extraction.
sentence rather than a death penalty, I still think that's better, because then if they find out that they got it wrong, oh no, wait, sorry, it was this person, then they're not dead, and you can just let them go with, like, I don't know, maybe a paycheck saying sorry. As bad of a consolation prize as that is, I guess. But the moment you kill somebody in an execution, that's it. There's no retakes on that. Ooh, Glaive Prime. Just popping relics. Hopefully, for those of you who are not myself and the too big, I hope this conversation isn't too, I don't know, what's the proper term? Boring? I don't know. Confusing? Impression what I have of U.S. penitentiary system is that we're making the offenders suffer. Absolutely. That is not an inaccurate, view of it. The Canadian system is better, I think. But that might just be, you know, I am Canadian, therefore I think that my place is better than their place. But holy hell. The United States has some awful, policy. What does a dog do when you make it suffer? Yeah. I don't know if you can really... I think the idea is that it was supposed to justify being... It was supposed to give some sort of closure or make the people who are wronged feel better. But at the same time, god damn, it doesn't help that the United States judicial system is actually a step back from when they first were established. Because they did get rid of the, what's the term? Solitary confinement. And then they decided, you know what, let's bring it back. Even after deciding that it was an inhumane way of, punishing prisoners. And yet, they have it again, so...
Finish your mission.
I guess they decided, it's not that inhumane, huh? Breaking somebody's brain through sheer, like, solitude isn't that bad. Right? Right. Oh yeah, it is. There are some... From the survivors of Solitary, there are some harrowing stories. Absolutely. Solitude can pretty easily break a human's mind, if it goes on for long enough. And there have been studies on this. If you want to look them up, by all means, I encourage you to. Something, no man is an island. For every person lost is another chunk of earth lost from our shore. Or something like that. I don't remember the actual poem, but there are some pretty good poems about that sort of stuff, I'm sure. I don't know much about poetry, but I do know a couple poems. I don't remember them off by heart, but still. The concept of Australia seeming better and better, I think, the penal colony. Yeah. Until it gets out of hand and becomes its own country. Damn it, Britain. Although there was the problem of there being natives before the penal colony, and yeah. Britain hasn't had a great track record of the best decisions. Yeah, this gun is a really slow reload and has a no clip capacity, but still. Yeah, at this point you couldn't pull off a penal colony just based on the fact that, yeah, where would you send them? At this point, everywhere is settled. And we know it's settled. You can't just ignore the people already there. Oh, that would be kind of funny. Oh yeah, mate. We remember how you guys sent us to this this Australia place back when we were criminals. So I figure you could handle some of our criminals. There are thousands of uninhabited islands all over. Yeah, but would that even be able to like survive? Would that just be kind of like sending people out to the deaths?
Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
It seems like that would be more of a death sentence than a proper penal colony. Let's do G1. Then we have a chance of getting Glaive Prime. Install cameras and make it live TV. That does sound like an America thing. God, that sounds so corporate. Why not have them do challenges for their food? Better than Temptation Island. I've never gotten the draw of those sorts of TV shows. There we go. Pop that open. Like an old cantaloupe. Handle you. This shotgun is really designed for long range, isn't it? It's weirdly long range. Why is it so long range? There we go. Although that would be absolutely terrifying if you hadn't. We just got thrown onto a desert island. Really,
That's it. You opened the relic.
fair enough. Reality TV is funky. Reality TV, now with less reality. Let's see if we can pop that open. There we go. That's nice, Guardian Eximus, but this is Frost we're talking about. He's fine. Except Jersey Shore. Okay then. To watch Drunk, I see. Well, that's one hell of a qualifier. There we go. Go with you. Oh, hey, energy. Cool. I can use that. Copy you. There we go. Anything else? You guys. There we go. Ooh, that's got some pretty good piercing, though. It does rip right through an enemy. That is something. I've never actually watched Jersey Shore. Maybe I should at some point. Maybe I should. I don't remember exactly, but there was one character that seemed to have a level head. Huh. Doesn't seem like the kind of show to have that. Where are you? There's some enemies. A Rocky boy. I guess Frosty boy. Let's see. Another arrow chassis. Lovely. Just what we needed. Surprised there isn't a grenade launcher mode on this thing. Ah, somebody's getting ready to go. Alright. Oh, we shouldn't we shouldn't tarry. And, cause them to have to wait overly long. Set up a wall, there we go. Imagine if I was Italian American. I'd be a bit pissed off about the show. Eh, probably. But they've got worse abominations to deal with. Any other targets? Not really. Alright, well, that should be that round. Cerberus and Reaper. Oh. Might as well take Reaper. That makes sense. Oh, we can do Railjack, actually. That's a good one. JB, huh? Onwards. To victory.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
A Cranum Crown. And some equipment. Nice. That should help quite a bit. I mean, not organizing a Twitter campaign. Marching down the street, just a bit annoyed. Yeah. Let's see. We can set up our railjack. Where are we going?
Complete. Ready to launch.
Any good targets? Skirmish, skirmish, survival. Yeah, might as well do the skirmishes. Alright. That should handle that. Mortal Cluster. Saturn Proxima. Cassio's Rest. Into the Abyss. Here we go. Railjack, it's a little different. You're piloting a ship instead of running around all the time.
Storm imminent. This will get a little bumpy.
Specifically,
Grineer calls
space
these
combat.
batteries a persistent reminder of Grineer's superiority and dominance. I call them practice. Objective
There we go.
alert. Enemy fighters have been scrambled.
Void storms mean a high probability of
There we
void
go.
fissures forming inside nearby vessels. Be on high alert.
Our guns are a little over-equipped for this. Just a little. But still. Gotta deal with the cruise ships. It is a cool minigame. And from... once you actually get the, you know, ships dealt with. I wish there were better 40k games. Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, there is not. Generally how it goes is you do space combat and do some priority objectives, and then from there you go into a standard mission afterwards. Although skirmishes are a lot more creative, they tend to have a lot more combat and spaceship. Yeah, they do. A lot more spaceship and away crew, as they call it. Cooperation. Usually somebody goes out and goes into the actual structure, whereas the ship just goes and does external things that need to be done. In our case, we just handle the large quantities of fighters hanging around. Yep.
Enemy pilots
Deathwing was pretty dope, though. I haven't actually... I do have a singular 40k game, but... yeah.
Storm is becoming more
Not much in the way of, proper 40k games. I got Space Marine and that's it. You know the one. The orcs. I'm dealing with them. Where's our fighter? Should be up here. There you are.
We are on the
Alright.
boards.
There you are. Let's deal with you, Buckstad. There we go. Line up our dome charge so that we can actually take them down. Gyre Gokstad cruise ship. There we go. You can also go in there. There are a couple names with the name. The full name is Space Hulk Deathwing. I see. That is a hell of a name.
Forming. Eyes open. They call us friends.
Left 4 Dead but 40k. Oh, that's the Tyrannid one, isn't it? go.
Broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover.
Are they, though? I don't know about that. I think they're still very much present. Send out the suck grenade. They'll pull them in. It's dope. Oh, I don't doubt it. Line up the shot. There we go. Should be able to take care of this one. Oh, I'm out of dome charges. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I've seen Space Hulk Deathwing, but that's it. Servers don't work half the time, it'll drop you middle of the campaign. Oof. That is a problem. Gotta have good servers if you want to do something like that. Oh, they're still in front of us. Cool. Break. There we go. All you gotta get is a single good shot on one of those things in the dome charge and you're fine. In other words, you gotta dome them. Break you. Line up our shot. There we go. Exurgis has been ranked up. Cool. That's fine. It is the ultimate power fantasy of being a Space Marine Terminator. Yeah, Terminators really don't have any weaknesses, do they? They're basically just massive lumps of armor and guns. And that's pretty much it. Let's see.
That clears up some space.
And we need another dome charge. Alright. Break the mines. And approach. Okay, I missed something. There you are. Hello! Hello there, cruise ship. Nice to see ya. Aw oh, man, stuck in space? The VoIP is even better than Squad if you know the game. Praise the Emperor, urge the Xenos. Of course. It's Warhammer. I mean, really. If somebody doesn't say purge the Xenos, then you're probably one of those filthy Xenos. I'm just saying.
Missile battery. It has to go. Standard op. Infiltrate and slide the core. Execute.
And now we go inside. Shouldn't take us long to break it. Well, hello there, good sir. Well, hello, Roseheart. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Warframe. Yeah, that's generally how it goes in Warhammer. We were mostly just, you know, doing stuff. Nothing specific, just stuff.
Caution. Void sink
Hunting down materials, hunting down parts. Massacring any enemies that come in our way. The usual. How you doing?
5 is the worst, by the way.
Killy. Break you. Upgrading your railjack. Nice. Good thing we got the previous topic handled. For anyone else. Yeah, I mean, I'm up to talk about whatever. Did you just get your railjack, or is it a little lived in? Smash you. Alright, you just floated off. Cool. Send out that. And send some... Well, it's not buckshot, it's crystal shot.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish
It's kinda new, got a few nicks. I see. Refurbish.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
And away we go, because we are alone on our railjack right now. There we go. Time to break. Just got a new weapon, eh? Nice. What kind of weapon?
Expose
Radiator
the
fresh.
second radiator.
Onwards. Yeah, with Railjack, how it works is you don't make weapons the standard way. Instead, you find them out in space, and then you refurbish them. So that's the main method of getting them here. So basically, the only way to upgrade Railjack is to play Railjack. I always wanted to get into playing Eve, even I had a friend in BOB who coaxed me. But damn, the learning curve is steep. I don't doubt it. I've only heard of it, I've never played it. Yeah, you can get some pretty potent weapons. We're mostly leveling up prime Warframes accumulated from the Resurgence.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
Omni away! Can't catch me if I teleport. There's the radiator. It especially helps if you got the intrinsics going, as intrinsics help a lot. Eve is an Excel sheet that pretends to be a game.
Destroy the core. Now. Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Didn't you say the same about the space engineers, though? Because space engineers is a lot about automation and all that, too. Here. Or here. And up into here. There is some benefits to doing Railjack as a team. Notably, oh boy, reactant is shared amongst crew members, so only one person actually has to go collect it. And you can also get free upgraded stuff as well. Ow. I'm fine.
High payload kinetic kill station. I have no idea how these chumps keep paying for those. Targets eliminated.
Strun Prime.
Battery neutralized. I will notify the Ostrons.
Hollow keys.
They can turn it into a rec center.
They can turn it into a rec center. Let's just break these guys real quick.
Stand down. Crew.
Albin's got an Opticore.
Location.
Opticore Vandal, for that matter. That's something.
People used to think coins were sacred. They put the faces of gods on them. You could tell the future with them if you knew how. If you hold a Granum crown in your fist, you'll notice that also stays cold.
Oof.
Flames extinguished.
I used to talk a lot about gigantic battles between the clans. Thanks, Albin. That would require nodes to the devs so they can add server capacity.
Good.
Ooh. That is excessive. Near mines are useful for resources. We're just gonna pop them real quick before we move on. Our next target. And real-world money in the form of virtual currency could be lost in tens of thousands of dollars. Oof. We're joining somebody in R9. Do you have to, like, pay money to get that virtual currency, or is it just earned as a, you know, a thing that you just pick up? Both. Ah, I see. That sounds mighty dangerous. The Worm's Torment. We got a Dome Gunner, we got a Dorsal Gunner. We have a Ventral Gunner. I don't think we do. I guess I'll just make sure that the place stays intact. Mine stuff to sell for ISK, which is the virtual currency, in exchange for dollars. Ah. Makes sense, I suppose. Excellent, now we can help out. Lasers. I have no targets. There's a target. There we go. You need to take out those cruise ships. The game has been the basis for several studies about economics. I wouldn't be shocked. It does seem like a pretty good playground for that.
Radiator naked. Hit them with all we have got.
God damn, this guy's not a good shot. Or not a good pilot. He's giving me 0 targets. His guns are not very good. There we go, that should draw in some enemies. Ah, well. Burn them all. Or I guess freeze them all? Not sure why he has lasers, but hey, whatever. Whatever he likes to use. Yeah, it's funny how games can be so, useful for real-world studies for some reason. So I need to take out the cruise ships. There's even virtual crime. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could, buddy, but I don't have the ship pointed at him. Let's fire a dumb rocket. Lock on, there we go. I'll do some damage. Where is the radiator? Take care of the flak. We may get boarded. I'm not sure how you pull off virtual crime, but hey. What, scamming people?
Get inside that missile battery. Objective: expose the core's radiators.
Okay. Look, I can't shoot the radiators if you don't give me a target, man.
Inbound. Roll out the welcome mat.
I'd love to. Zetki Vort Mark III. That's pretty solid. Not bad at all.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Love to, but only just got a firing line.
Expose the next radiator. Exterior weak point exposed.
Cannon battery. Yep.
Prototype
Explosive.
one of a kind. It would be terrible if someone stole it.
I agree. It's my nose turret. That's pretty good.
You can cool your jets. Downloading specs. Good work.
Exoskull. Really? Oh. Alright. I mean, if you don't want it.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on
It's a system with the scold. There goes the shield. Nailed it with the bomb. What kind of bombs do we have anyways? They're not EMPs, I know that much.
cruise ship has
EMPs are pretty solid though. Sabotage. I didn't need to spend a dome shot there. Is that a real in-game name? What, the Zetki Vort Mark III? Yes. Yes, it is. Sounds like Czech or Russian. It could be. Warframe has a lot of, interesting naming schemes, let's say. Some very interesting naming schemes.
one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
The Corpus have some unique units called the
There it is.
Omas,
Blast that radiator.
usually having some unique abilities to them.
Expose the second radiator.
Or cruise ships.
Ram sled lost.
Sorry, ram sleds, not cruise ships.
Inbound.
Radiator annihilated. There we go.
Bingo.
Vor means a thief in Russia. Oh, I think he meant Vort.
Destroy the core. Now.
It is possible that they took some inspiration from like actual languages. They have done a decent job at coming up with some decent fake languages.
And run. Good job.
Also means a gangster. Ah,
Missile battery is toast.
I see.
Contacting nearby Solaris craft. They could use the parts.
Fire the missiles. And delete. Kaboom! Gangster isn't a sworn member of a mafia. Oh. Titanium is very helpful. We're having a bit of a visual bug. We appeared. Oh, okay. We're no longer the turret. Oh, we got a rank 30 dude. Damn. Sure, Calabash. Why not? To victory. We shall prevail. It is nice to not have to drive, though. Oriviskanoia. Oriviskanoia. Where's the Ganoia? Thieves of Blood family or Bratva brothers.
Mission complete.
I see.
Excellent work, Tenno.
I probably butchered that, but... Rever Reducer, Sentient Scalpel, Void Hole, Worm Storm.
target vessel is high value. The
I see.
is not. Sweep.
It sounds a lot like... Okay, Zetkivort, I don't think is taking inspiration from that, but there is a character in Warframe called Captain Dor, with VOR as his name. And he specifically steals Warframes. So I mean, I'm not saying that is where his name came from, I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked.
Great Linker is carrying specially trained Oryx troops. Clear them for ram sled launch.
Incoming.
We are boarded. Aim for the head and may the saints look away.
I just... Okay. Well, let's plant that down so that they can handle that. It is possible.
Location marked. Return to stations. We can clean up later. Team, stand
Lining up a
by for
shot.
offensive support.
Marines. Charge
There we go.
shields
That was a good
and
shot.
your ram sleds. Marines to cruise ship hangar bay on the double. Immediate launch.
They called some
It's
friends.
pretty close for a coincidence. You're not wrong. I do appreciate that they changed the name of the Yanaski.
Arm the warheads. Fire full salvo.
Oh, poor Warframe devs. Poor Warframe devs. There we go. I've got one more shot of that before I need to reload. Let's see what we got here. Change the name of a what? The Yanaski. Spelled Janus. But it wasn't always called the Yanaski, you see. No, it was originally the Janaski. It's a device used to get into a... Think of it like subspace, but Warframe, they call it the Void. Unfortunately, Mr. War has acquired the Janus key, so he used to call himself Janel Vor. I hate it. Let's go down into there. I kid you not. That's what they called him. They changed the name, thankfully, but that's what they called it. Onto our bubble.
Decrypting. Protect the terminal.
Yeah, Warframe has been around for a while.
Transport and into the ram sleds now.
Orax units, alright. Crew members, ooh, zappy.
Move on to secondary.
Onwards to the next station. Xerxes, there we go. Reminds me of Eve again. At one time, the Goon Squad was the largest clan in the game. It's all something awful. Yeah. Yeah. If they're called the Goon Squad, I'm not surprised. I know about Goon. Mostly as it relates to Space Station 13, but I'm aware of them.
Analyzing solutions. Tenno disembarking.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Transport car decoupling. Oh?
Torpedoes primed. Stand by to salvage their remains.
Onwards! The next space. Let's close that. Time to body this dude. Fuck you. Reminds me of what's the game. Second Life? I'm aware of Second Life, yeah. I'm not sure what about it, but hey, I'm aware of it.
Everyone in one piece. All right. Kill
Yeah.
the lights. Go.
Away we go.
Reinforcements cut off. Our job just got a little easier.
Now we just gotta deal with this problem.
Priority targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship.
The Orm Gawks.
Let's soften them up. Torpedoes. Fire at will.
Setting up distractions so they don't come after us. I do really love Space Station 13. It is a great game. I just wish I could actually stream it. Sadly, not sure if it's the game, I mean, but goons have waged war in that game. You know, I'm not shocked. I have hung out on Second Life a little bit, but generally only for like short periods of time. Only on requests by friends. I'm in for you, Gox. Rolling turned up to the 11. Oh, just wait until Metaverse comes in. Pool is closed and all that. Metaverse is making it so that you can set up personal space. Basically a bubble of around 11 feet around you? 6 feet around you, give or take? I know that's a great idea, you know, you don't want people getting up in people's faces, but unfortunately the pool has AIDS, and the pool is closed.
3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm just saying, if Metaverse comes out with that, that's what's gonna happen. Pool closed.
Engage.
Torpedoes locked. Target in range. Firing.
What the heck is Heffalump doing? Ah, he's glitched in space. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. How many? It's a cool idea to have that, but at the same time, yeah, well aimed trolling is great. Well, hell. Use / unstuck.
Torpedoes primed. Stand by to salvage their remains.
We're just gonna chill here. A good, well-aimed trolling is pretty great. You just have to, you know, do it right. Well, mission stuck. I guess we're just gonna have to bail on this one. He strikes
I want
them.
torpedoes armed
I'll
and
just
dispatched
abort.
now.
Good luck out there, friend. Yep. Warframe is, it updates a lot. At the same time, a lot of updates. typically means a lot of bugs. And they usually only fix things. Our mass autism in the internet is not to be underestimated. Exactly. Never underestimate the raw force that is a bunch of idiots getting together and doing something. Mech, Anastasis. Okay. I'm thinking...
Nora sleeps better knowing
Virago.
dreamers are out there.
Triton,
working
what?
to lift us up.
And Meg Coil. Wukong Macaque. Sniper rifle damage, that's pretty good. The Glaive. Dating back to the time of the first Tenno, the Glaive is a uniquely deadly weapon. This multi-bladed disc is not only effective for melee, it can also be thrown like a boomerang to cut down enemies at a distance. Allies that pass through have 35... Oh, that's pretty good. Supra, Directed Convergence. There's a few options here. Physalia. What the hell is the Seeking looking hat? What the hell? This thing looks like Seeking. What the hell? Don't let Nintendo know. They'll DNC him.
Later.
Or sorry, C&D them. I think it was Poll on 4chan that used public domain and satellite images to find ISIS training camps, triangulation, and Google Street View images. That's... Look. 4chan has been able to pull some stupid stuff. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And I mean, that's probably one of the more agreeable things they've done, I guess.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts.
Let's see about the sabotage.
Operator,
Subject
will you visualize
defense.
a bloody battle?
Assassination. Actually, we do have access to Syndicate. Deception, defense, exterminate, rescue, excavate, intercept. Well, let's do this then. Syndicates basically are how you get some of the fancy stuff. The augments for your Warframes that modify how abilities work. The, weird mods like Purity, whatever the hell that means.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
They also tend to have a lot of items sitting
Will
around
you
them.
help us, Tenno? And our cause?
The hunt is on, Tenno.
Ah,
Synthesis scanner is
Cephalon
detecting a
Cimerus.
potential target. Use it. Search for
Cephalon Asshat, in other words. I don't like Cimerus all that much. Oh no, one of the only AIs that exists now have gotten a virus. Quarantine them and let them just decay until they're gone. There's nothing we can do. What do you mean, anti-malware? We can't do anything. Oh, I'm aware of it. Yeah. It's impressive. I'm sure Shia LaBeouf can wipe the tears with his large quantities of money. So, oh, I feel a little bad for Shia. Whatever. I'm sure he's fine. Oh, I'll go mark that seed for them. Or where I found the seed, rather. Seed at waypoint. That way they can grab it.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Seeds are basically just extra points for them, basically. Need at... There we go. Oh, they're not quite in yet. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll just have to tell them when they do get in. Our pizzle for shizzle. Yeah, I did see the internet historian tale about it. Need at... There you go. You can wipe the tears with $100 bills. That dude is not meant to say it. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Still. My sympathy is limited for the extremely wealthy. You know? They have the money. They can afford therapy. There we go.
I have it. Thank you.
They can afford a very, very valuable therapist. Yoink. I know. But don't get me wrong. I would like to have everybody, you know, be mentally stable, but at the same time, he has the money to afford therapy. If it really hurts his feelings that badly, he can get it out with a trained psychiatrist. Can't say the same for everybody. No seed here, okay. Especially in the United States, dear God. Despite having an act specifically designed to try to make sure that everybody has some sort of mental health resource. Yeah, still. You can't cure it. I'm not saying you can. But you can treat it. Or to reduce the chances of it happening again. Right? At least that's my understanding of it. I haven't had many breakdowns. Okay, there's no vested moss here. Unfortunate, but so be it. Anything around here? Anything at all?
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful
Let's see.
mission.
Any seeds
Find
over here?
extraction.
Nope, no seeds. Tragic. We are here for reputation, and that's about it. Fair enough. Everyone has different thresholds, you know? Ooh, a seed. And another seed. Let's see, they are over here. I've been doing pretty good at picking up all the seeds, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone, I guess it's mostly just different thresholds. Because I'm pretty sure everybody is I don't know if this is true or not. I believe that the vast majority of people would definitely say, like, fuck Bezos. He can handle it. But... How much is Shia LaBeouf worth, anyways? Shia LaBeouf. Value. Net worth of 25 million. That's pretty solid. Oof. Hefty. So yeah, he can definitely afford a
Humanity is a
therapist.
beacon for all.
Sure, New Loca. Sure.
We offer these to aid you, Tenno.
My humility. Sure. Alright, who do I give the seeds to? Oh, I give them to you. Bountiful seed. Smaller seed. There we go. That'll kick our reputation with them up a little further. Now you got the parent sequence over here. Accepting quittances. What you got? Grigories. Apparently these things are pretty good. Livia, Executive, and Agendus. On heavy slide attack, this Corpus Scythe launches a spinning energy disc that ricochets throughout the battlefield. Its lifetime is derived from the size of the combo counter. The Granamatache system pauses the combo timer when holstered, and it does magnetic damage. Huh. Interesting. That's certainly something. The Red Veil. Marks.
The old ways speak of a cleansing fire. We of the Red Veil must burn away this corruption to begin anew.
I see. Blades, Cull, Threat, Maelstrom, Legion, Ruin, Viscera, Malevolent, Overt, and Assassin. I think these guys might be a, Spooky Boys? They might be Spooky Boys. Enemy of the Arbiters. The Veils see corruption all around them. They are honor-bound to heal the system through a great and violent purge. No cost too great. No blood too precious. Okay, then. Wow, that's messed up. Yeah, fair enough. No large family. My father was the CEO of a medium-sized company. I was bullied by. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, just because you're in a position of power does not necessarily mean that you have money. It generally does, but just because doesn't mean that you automatically.
Some of you ain't doing all this out
I
of
will
the kindness of your
absolutely
hearts.
recognize that.
Coming up next.
And it is definitely unfortunate that you got bullied for that. But, I mean, Shia LaBeouf is still worth like 25 million. I don't know, maybe I'm a little spiteful. Maybe I'm a little spiteful because I see a lot of like rich pricks up at the top ruining everything. Maybe. But still. I don't know.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by
This'll
removing
work.
the coolant cells.
Fair enough. If you have compassion for Shia, by all means.
Target here, Hunter. I sense it.
I'm not gonna shit on you for that.
Don't let it escape.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to
You know?
crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemies
Yeah, I don't know.
in the area.
I haven't seen enough of them to make a judgment on that.
Location.
Nor do I have the
Shoulder the added risk.
proficiencies to judge that.
We're near a fissure. The enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting.
Is there any traces of the synthesis target? There should be. Doink. Let's see. If it's not there, then... Where the heck is the synthesis? Start way back here. Should be some traces somewhere of them. There it is. And it challenged the internet, and you are going to find yourself surprised, I guess, in the case of Shia, when they actually deliver. It's a little spooky just how skilled the internet is at picking up on things like this. Alright, so where is this dude then? We need to synthesize him. Ah, there it is.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. A coolant cell has been extracted.
I'm not too big on the sabotage. I'm mostly just here for the
Destroy them. The
relic
reactor is
opening
going into stasis. Now
and
there's a chance
handling
to complete
the
this sabotage.
synthesis target
Use
here.
whatever you can to make sure
Kinda
it
high in
works
the-
again.
Immediately captured.
Coolant cell
Oof.
destroyed.
That is unfortunate.
Reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Alright.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
He is a celebrity. That means he's got a lot of eyes on him.
A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Ah, I hear a cache. Interesting.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you.
There you are.
Perform synthesis.
Yeah, it's nice. There we go. Handle.
I have it. Thank you. Continue this, Anteno, and enlightenment will follow.
I'm sure. Yeah. I do have to admit, it must be really freaking hard being under the public scrutiny, like, all the time. It must be brutal being under that sort of scrutiny, but... I mean... He had to have known, right? He had to have known that... saying that this thing is not going to be found and torn down the third time. Or the second time. Finland is country fueled by inch. How many memes have taken off from finished image boards? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Another job well executed.
I think we have time for like one, maybe two more missions, and that should be it. He had to have known, or he was delusional. He did get some pretty good publicity off of it, though, I guess. Yeah, it could have been a little bit of column A, a little bit of column C, a little bit of column B. That is entirely possible. Saboteur. Deception, exterminate, spy, intercept, survival, rescue. Huh. Interception seems fine to me. N18. There we go. Are not on the canoe. Not sure what that statement or what that means. Just do it, make your dreams come true. Just do it.
You are going to capture the towers.
It is something.
Watch out.
I'm guessing that was more of a publicity type thing, catching attention. You gotta admit,
You're near a fissure.
that meme
Enemies are dropping reactant.
was absolutely for just attention. I'm pretty sure saying otherwise is a little, questionable. I don't know. Okay, we got some lag here. God damn. Host connection to the internet is not too good. I don't know. My brain is a little fried, I must admit. I've been talking about too many big brain topics with my awful takes, so brain is fried. That's what I blame. Let's see if we can pop that open. Yeah. The Just Do It meme. It exists because he needed some publicity, therefore he made some. I guess not publicity so much as just attention. I don't know what the... Is there a difference?
Keep fighting.
I wouldn't call it genius, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was part of a plan to just get more attention. It is a pretty good way of getting your attention. You know? Local internet celebrity challenges the internet to... Well, not challenges. Puts up this "We will not be divided" flag. Internet tears it down. This time they won't, obviously. Tears it down again. Oh, but this time they won't. Tears it down again. What? The first one was just a... The first one was just an installation that got trolled. Then they hit up a... Well, trolled isn't the right word, but... Then they hit up the flag, and then they went and grabbed that flag. Then there was in Finland. No, the third flag was not touched, right? Because that was just a flag in a room, and that's it.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Huh.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Alright. Good God. Ah, yes. In order to find this flag, we need to analyze the flight patterns of commercial airliners. Because why not? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Even with a blank room with a window, and that's it. I mean... is it worth it? Is it worth breaking the law in order to get that? I don't know.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy
Pretty much, yeah. I'm pretty sure grabbing the flag could have counted as well, couldn't it?
Extraction is available, but there are more.
I'm not sure. It
messages
depends
to
on the
each
laws, and I'm
element.
not a lawyer.
Will you stay or go?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's against the law. But at the same time, I mean, good luck pushing charges. The flag. As a prime. That would be a pretty solid one to grab. It is a gold, so that means it's worth 100 ducats. Yeah, I think we'll do one more, one more of these, and then we'll call it a night. Although I still have no freaking clue what to do tomorrow. Trespass and theft versus breaking and entering, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's Minecraft. B&D is bad, absolutely. It's one thing to grab a flag off of a pole, like it's capture the flag. It's another thing entirely to break into somebody's home and steal the flag. Yeah, this Exodus isn't very impressive, gotta admit. Be way better. Alright, that's been grabbed. Now just go around and acquire some void goo. Didn't take too long. Oh cool, he's ready to be mercy killed. There we go. God damn it, alright. There we go. Just holding the point. Just gotta hold the point. Oof. Yeah? That is pretty serious. Gotta admit. Hello, Nightbot. Nice to see you, Nightbot. Line up the shot. There we go. Surges 22. Bad. Okay then, people got bodied here. Let's bring Envy back. Or disorderly conduct. Ah. For legitimate reasons, or I'm guessing not so much.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Cute. Okay. It's not the... I don't honestly know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's basically just a minor one. I mean... Yeah. That'd be mostly for, like, being drunk during duty or something like that. Or during shore leave or something. Right? Sounds about what it's like. It's kind of like the catch-all thing. I think that's what it is. Oh no. Might not be. I don't really know.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy.
I wanted to show us... so it was more of a, That's always fun. Ooh, Castanas. Fresh out the
Warframe has been
academy.
broadcasted. Are you willing to risk
Well,
going back into the
that's
field?
unfortunate. There we go. Yeah. And even in video games, you kind of find those people sometimes.
I have detected another message incoming.
But
Capture and decode the signal.
either way, I went to the judicial officer. I knew him, the same sports team. He was like, "Dude, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole." Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, that sounds like it might affect his career a bit. No kidding. He just has to deal with a freaking disorderly conduct?
If I may say,
Let's see.
operator,
Anything
your
we can do
chosen
to upgrade
Warframe
right
suits
quick.
you.
Energy up would be nice. Yeah, let's do energy up. That makes sense. More energy storage means more ice abilities. But unfortunately, I do have to go. I have to go eat, I have to go drink, I have to go rest, I have to go, do the usual human things. I don't doubt it, the too big. But hey, if you want to continue the story next time, I would be happy to hear it. It started uphill. I don't doubt it. Let's see. But yeah. I'm gonna have to go, unfortunately. I hope you have a good day though. If you happen to be on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good morning, noon, evening, day, night, whatever happens to be on your side of the internet. I don't doubt they only got fines. It's disorderly conduct, like barely anything. But yeah. Goodbye, YouTube.